We're back with another Pokemon Go adventure. We have a lot to talk about today, but first we are taking down a legendary Cresselia raid right now. It's actually raid hour right now, so let's try to take this thing down and get some good. All right, down it goes. We got 15 balls. I got some grass behind me. We're gonna do something we haven't done in a long time, a little phone in the air check. It's a bit windy out here today, and it's been a while, but ladies and gentlemen, phone in the air, that's high. He's got it. Not a shiny. Weather boosted 2010 CP. I don't know the weather boosted, Hundo. I'll tell you that. That's a bad throw. I'll tell you that much. So hopefully this is good. I'll take a weather boost. I don't want to look it up because I'd rather be surprised. This is a hundo I've always wanted. I mean, I have a lot of those, but I would like to get this hundo. I've done a bunch of these raids over the years and I still don't have that. So would be cool, but a very useful Pokemon in PvP, and it's got a great shiny as well. I gotta throw better, I'm sorry. There we go. Down goes Cresselia. We got some candies. Hey. It's a 3-star. 14, 14, 11, can't be mad. But speaking of legendaries, we have some legendary news to talk about today, and I have a lot of things to do, so let me get that out of the way. I'll tell you what, I got a lot of research. Let's get this research breakthrough out of the way. 2,000 dust, the Sinnoh Stone, a bunch of XP. You know, I have a lot of great history with the research breakthrough. It has molded me into the person I am today, Druddigon. Could have been shiny. That is a shiny I already have. Very happy that I have it, by the way. It's took me a while, but I got it. 2-star, not good. But right now, it's time to get this done. I have Vanillite special research that has a bunch of encounters. Of course, hoping for a shiny. I got a good amount of them on Community Day. If you haven't seen that video, check it out. Now, I do want to warn you guys, I have some news coming up in this video. Hey, how we doing? Shiny Vanillite 439 CP. It's kind of high. Hold on, wait a minute. Might have a little Shundo action here. How we doing? 439? Shundo? Oh my gosh! That was close. That was a little too close. 96% IV shiny Vanillite. Honestly, I'm gonna evolve this one all the way through right now because if you didn't know, and I didn't know this until a few minutes ago, they've really extended the time you have to evolve your Community Day Pokemon to get the special move. Like watch, we're gonna go ahead and evolve Vanillish right here into Vanillux, and then I'm gonna show you guys that it's still going on. Like you can still evolve your Vanillite to get that Calm Day move. That's huge. As somebody who gets so caught up in Community Day and catching all the shinies and stuff, I sometimes forget to evolve, and wow, that's awesome. What does this max out at? I wonder. 3174 is not bad. But as you can see, there's an extended bonus going on right now, and this ends in 4 days, so we still have a bunch of time. And as you guys saw, we did get the exclusive move Avalanche on our Vanillux, so you still have time. If you haven't done it, go do it now. Anyways, that was awesome. Let's try to make a Shundo happen here. 434. So the Hundo's probably what, 441 something? Come on, come on, come on. No, I was not expecting to get a shiny today, man. That was a nice surprise. But that'll do it for stage 2. 7,500 dust, 30 ultra balls, and an encounter with another Vanillite. Not good IVs. So worth it, man. I love this research every time. Down that goes. Hey, and it's got a special background. 424 Vanillite. We know it's not going to be great, but it's got a special background, so it's pretty rare. Here is stage 3 of that research. Send 3 gifts, earn 3 hearts, transfer 25, evolve 5, power up, and earn XP. Pretty gosh darn easy, to be honest. I also have a couple random tasks here. Sandygast, wow. That could have been an epic shiny. Wimpod also could have been an epic shiny. Those are 2 shinies I still don't have and really want. Come on, Trapinch. Now, since I'm on the topic of shinies, I think it's time to show this off. I got a house spawn Abra that was a shiny, a house spawn shiny. Come on, that's only happened to me 2 times in my entire life, man. I think one was a Mareep in like COVID, and the other one was a Bunnelby years ago. Let me know in the comments down below if that's ever happened to you guys. That's such a rare occurrence. Like, what are the odds? I mean, I guess it's bound to happen because you get a spawn every day, but over the last however many years, it's only happened 3 times, but this is really cool. Shiny Abra, also a shiny I haven't got since its Community Day, so there it is. I don't even think I've checked IVs on this yet. Come on, is it actually a 0? That would be insane. It's a 2-star, 10, 11, 14. Not bad. Super random luck, super random shiny. Shout out to my boy Abra. Oh, here we go, hatching some Alola, sorry, not Alola eggs, 7-kilometer eggs. Come on, Munchlax. Munchlax. I need that shiny too, actually. 1055, how we doing? Not great. And then the other one, I mean, they're good, 2 3-stars. Okay, here we go, another 2 7-kilometer eggs. Deja Vu, is this gonna be too much? What? That is not deja vu, that was real. That was 4 Munchlax in a row. What's in these eggs? Literally thought my game was glitched right there. I was like, what is happening? And while we're out here on this beautiful day in the Bay, I want to talk about some awesome news, some legendary news. Shadow Regigigas comes back to Pokemon Go with a raid day. Now hold on, I know what you're thinking. Shadow raid day, oh my gosh, that sucks. Ladies and gentlemen, these are remote raidable. So you can remote raid these Shadow Regigigas, which can be shiny for the first time ever. And that is such a beautiful shiny, because if you know what shiny Regigigas looks like, and you know what that shadow looks like, then just imagine what that looks like combined. It's gonna be awesome. So let's talk about it. It's going down Saturday, May 17th from 2 to 5 p.m. You get 5 free raid passes during this event, an increased chance at getting shiny Shadow Regigigas, come on. Increased shiny odds when catching Shadow Regigigas, that is awesome. Regigigas caught from these raids will have a higher attack, defense, and HP than normal, heck yes. You guys know that's worked out for me in the past, wink wink. And of course, the best piece of news, remote raids can be used to do these shadow raids. As a matter of fact, the limit is going to increase from 5 to 20 starting on Friday and ending on Saturday. So you can get 40 remote raids done if you really want it. There's going to be a free time research available that gets you 10,000 Stardust and an additional 1,000 Stardust for doing a raid battle. So that's nice, and a bunch of other stuff too. You can always buy an event ticket for $5. That's going to get you 8 more raid passes, increased chance at XL Candy Rares. Why to say it like that? Rare Candy XLs, 50% more XP battles, and 2 times more Stardust. Very exciting news. We haven't had a Shadow Legendary Raid Day in quite a while. I think it's been like 3 months since Ho-Oh, and obviously that was an incredible day. Here is my best Regigigas, by the way. I have a 100% IV, level 50 max best buddy Regigigas, so I'm chilling. I won't be on a big hunt for the hundo because I already got it. 4913. This is the second biggest Pokemon on my entire account. As a matter of fact, it's the second biggest Pokemon in the entire game, not including megas and extra forms. I also have a bunch of shiny Regigigas as well. It is a really cool shiny, really cool Pokemon too. Here's a shiny Lucky, here's another shiny Lucky, and I think that's my first shiny ever. I do have 2 Shadow Regigigas, and they're both pretty terrible. They're both, well, no, this one's a 2-star, but this one's a 0-star. So nothing special in that department. I'm looking forward to getting a much better one during that weekend. But now that we got the good news out of the way, it's time for some bad news, ladies and gentlemen. And I hate that I have to make this video, but it is what it is, you know. If you guys have been watching my videos over the last couple of weeks, months, whatever, you might have heard me say or mention or reference this thing that has people pretty torn and people pretty upset. I've caught a lot of flack over this, and I think it's time that we talk about it, because I can't really handle it anymore. Before I get into everything, I just want to say that I apologize if this hurts anybody's feelings, or if this has bothered anybody or made you feel some sort of way about me. And again, I think it's time we talk about it. Starting now, from this day forward, I will no longer mention my Shadow Shundo Ho-Oh, because I know it's had a lot of people upset. I've read the comments. It's so annoying. Why does he keep bragging about it? If I hear about it, I'm gonna unsubscribe. I'm not watching his videos until he stops talking about it. I've seen it all. I've heard it all. To be honest, I thought you all would be excited for me and we could live in that moment forever and always remember how epic it was and how incredible and how lucky, but I guess it's done more worse than it's done good. Listen, I thought it was something we were all in on together and we were gonna enjoy it and keep it going, but I guess it's bothered a lot of people, so I will no longer be referencing that epic, incredible moment. You have my word. That is a guarantee and a promise that I will no longer bring that up unless it is really, really, really in need of reference and it actually has to do with something like a Ho-Oh, like a Shadow Raid Day, which, by the way, I just talked about a Shadow Raid Day. So if you guys haven't seen that moment, definitely check it out. If you have no idea what I'm talking about, I did get a shiny Shadow Shundo Ho. It was absolutely incredible. It's going bonkers viral. Watch that if you haven't seen it. All right, I'm sorry. I had to get one more in there, and it did make sense. I am literally talking about a Shadow Raid Day. The last time we had one was Ho-Oh, so this makes a lot of sense. Get off my case. But we got some exciting things on the horizon. If you guys enjoyed today's video, make sure to leave a like, subscribe, follow on all social media platforms, including this one. If you guys enjoyed this video, there's 1,000 more like this just on the channel. Check them out. They're right there waiting for you.